And we are on the road to Champion of the Night 4. I'm Jesse Von Rudin, of course, joined by Vic the Stick Ross and Larry Hansen. And tonight we're going to kick things off right off the bat with Stacy Shadows going against Melanie Cruz. Now, we were here last month, Larry. These two women had to be pulled off from each other.
They fought to a double count out, and they're going to settle their score right here tonight. I'm pretty sure it's been a year that Stacy Shadows has blamed Melanie Cruz for her problems.
Now, definitely, Vic, we said it numerous times that Stacy Shadows is one bad bitch. We got to see that last month. Tonight, what can we expect from Stacy Shadows in this match?
I don't know what to expect. These two have been going at each other tooth and nail for one full calendar year. I don't know what to expect anymore.
From Chicago, Illinois, give it up for Melanie Cruz.
Well, definitely, right off the bat, we can notice we have a different referee than we had last month. We got Jason this time around. Jason's a pretty good referee. He should be able to keep this one under wraps, hopefully.
He is a good referee, but he's a little bit on the inexperienced side, and I'd hate to see, and I know what it sounds like when I say this, but I hate to see these women take advantage of Jason.
You know, that's a very real concern, especially someone like Stacy Shadows who's used to taking shortcuts in the middle of the ring.
Well, definitely this blood feud between Cruz and Shadows has reached its apex here in Supreme Wrestling Entertainment. Of course, right now, Stacy Shadows is your current POW Women's Champion. Of course, that's a title that Melanie Cruz has held on numerous occasions.
Of course, Melanie Cruz, one of the most beautiful women on the planet.
I won't argue that. I'd like to take her out to dinner.
Jump back, Vic the Stick Ross and I agreeing on something.
Well, you're talking about how hot Melanie Cruz is, not how big your head is. I say it's huge, you just say it's big.
It's gotten a little smaller over the last 6 months, I will say.
Well, definitely, Larry, we got to commend you for your weight loss that you've been putting on. It's been heartwarming to say the least.
His weight loss that he's been putting on?
Well, his diet that he's been putting on.
Hey, how was Stephen King when you met him?
I've never met Stephen King.
Oh. How was the pie?
Cherry pie?
Well, Stacy Shadows laughing, mocking Melanie Cruz off her attempt to say she's going to destroy her here tonight. And right away, we got some wrestling action right in the middle of the ring. Nice go behind and a throwdown there for Cruz. And now here we go. We got the fist of flying now. This one's already getting out of control.
This is what I was talking about before. Jason, solid ref, inexperienced. Doesn't know to step in there and separate him, stand him back up.
You know, it might actually be a good thing. I mean, if this blood feud has been going this way, maybe being a little bit lenient with the rules is the way to go.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give him a little leeway. I mean, there's a lot of emotions here pent up in this feud.
Well, definitely. I mean, Stacy Shadows claims that Melanie Cruz broke her foot and ruined her summer. This feud has been going on, as you guys were saying, for over a calendar year. It's got to end sometime, somewhere.
Well, tonight might be that night.
Nice series of clotheslines there for Melanie Cruz.
Tonight might be that night, but I seriously doubt it. These two hate each other.
Well, we got a lot of bad blood that we're going to solve on this card later tonight as we got the new tag team champions, Revelation, taking on the former champions, Youth Gone Wild. We saw what happened last month when Storm turned his back on the fans and joined forces with Sexy KC, something that we never thought we would see coming.
You're skipping over the fact that Sexy KC turned his back on the fans. He had everybody duped.
He had Larry Hansen duped.
I mean, Sexy KC does not surprise me that he put that plot together. What surprised me was Storm was involved. Has he been playing us for fools for 3 years, the most popular guy in this company?
He ain't been playing me for a fool, Larry Hansen. I've been telling you for years that Storm was a piece of trash.
You know, I almost have to agree with Vic. I mean, you can go back through the tapes. You warned us plenty about Storm. Because right now, Stacy Shadows with Melanie Cruz firmly in control here.
She does look firm.
Laying in a series of forearms. And that's where you don't want to get with Stacy Shadows, is in that corner. If Shadows starts throwing those bones like that, it's going to be game over pretty quick. And then I guess you guys wouldn't really think that Melanie Cruz would be that attractive with a swollen cheek and a broken eye socket.
No, she looked like the idiot to your right over there.
Wow. So Vic, if you took Melanie Cruz out for dinner, would you call her the next day?
Never.
And now just blatantly choking her in the corner.
And do you know why I wouldn't call her the next day?
Because your phone doesn't work?
No, because I don't want to come off as desperate, Larry Hansen. I'd call her the day after next.
Oh, Cruz though fighting back. Series of elbows to the midsection. Ow! Grabs her hair and throws her down just like that. Hooks the inside leg this time. Only a 1 count. That rear chin lock here.
Also tonight, Mr. Ricolo's back. I'm sure you're pretty excited, Mr. Ross.
Actually, I did see him. He is in the building. We shook hands and spoke a little bit, but I could tell he was a little cheesed off at me. And as you know, I'm harboring a little ill will because my boys have to face each other in here tonight.
Definitely first time ever you're going to see the Ross family colliding here at Supreme Wrestling Entertainment.
It's like the WrestleMania 5 of SWE. The Ross family's going to explode.
Don't count on it, Larry.
Cruz, though, trying to get back up to her feet now. Trying to go right back to that midsection she was working on earlier with Sears. Ow! There's a blatant hair pull right in front of the referee.
Well, what do you want? He told her to knock it off.
Do you have a prediction for that match, Vic?
Yes. My prediction is the Ross family will win.
Now just smashing her face right into that mat. Of course, it's definitely a blood feud between these two. A vendetta. It's got to be settled here in Supreme Wrestling Entertainment.
You know, any good coach would know his personnel. I'm sure you have an idea of who you think's going to win that match.
Listen, this is what I'm going to say, and this is where I'm going to drop it. I am going
big
to
boot.
be equally behind both of my guys in that match. You will have to sit back and watch and see what that exactly entails, but know that I am, not unlike Bill Alfonso, calling it right down the middle, daddy.
You know, I got to admit this much. We've never really seen Melanie Cruz throw drop kicks. Tonight she's bringing out the big bombs to take care of Stacy Shadows here. Shadows doing the smart thing, rolling out of the ring after that second drop kick. Referee up to 4.
Oh, Melanie's coming out after her. She's had
This
enough.
is where our match ended last month. Both women were counted out.
I don't think they care about pins and submissions and countouts. They just want to fight.
Well, that's definitely true. And you're going to see the best women's wrestling right here in Supreme Wrestling Entertainment. And you're seeing two of the best right now.
I mean, these are two of the best women in the country.
Hooks her. Sidewalk slam.
Say it again, Larry, because it's true.
Two of the best women's wrestlers in the country going at it right here in Beaver Dam.
That's right, in the country, not the company. These women can hold their own against anyone.
Shadows rolling to the outside again. Cruz calling her a chicken. Ow. Smashes her face right against the apron. You know, Melanie Cruz has been in control of this match for the majority of the time. The referee up to 8 again. We might have ourselves another double count out here.
It's going to happen.
Wow.
Wow, 2 months in a row.
Definitely unprecedented here in Supreme Wrestling Entertainment. We've had the second rematch go to another double count, and now the fans are chanting, let them fight, let them fight. Hell yeah, let them fight.
I agree.
You know, I've never seen a women's steel cage match, but that might be the only thing that can settle this between these two is a steel cage match.
Well, this bad blood is far from over, and the referee definitely, you know, you got the 10 count already. You should be calling for that bell more. You should be trying to get some security out to try to separate these two women.
This is the inexperience I told you about earlier. This is why you don't have inexperienced referees in matches with bad blood.
Well, then who the hell would you get?
Our senior official, Drunken Roddy Rod.
Well, here comes the locker room. We got Gambino and Nathan Gus Solomon in our pre-show earlier. Trying to pull them apart here. You know, last month we had the whole locker room that barely held them back. I don't think these two are going to do anything here.
I don't think Nathan Gus is going to be able to hold back Stacy Shadows.
Wow, what a big boot from Shadows knocking down.
Melanie Cruz knocked down Gambino.
Yeah,
with
he
the
did.
big
That
boot.
was huge. Now they're
still
still going
fighting.
at it. This is definitely pandemonium here in the Game On Sports Bar here in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin.
We're going to need some more help out here.
We're going to need a lot more damn help.
Nathan Gus should.
Well, that's Mr. Riccolo's music.
These women are kicking the snot out of the men.
Well, here
There's
comes
Storm.
Storm. AC Riley's coming out. Got referees now.
Chase McCoy, Jiggy Jack, Hotshot Scott, Sexy KC, Mikey Wild.
Definitely the whole locker room clearing out again to separate these two women, and the fans want to see this fight continue.
I kind of do too.
Hold it. Cut the damn music. Cut the music. Hold it right there.
Somebody's in a mood.
As owner of Supreme Wrestling Entertainment, you bitches want to fight.
Easy.
Hey, you bitches want to fight. You gals have been each other's neck for the last 6 months, and I'm tired of you two swap and spit in the ring. You girls want to fight? This is what I propose. Let's have a little silence. Listen up, ladies. This is what I propose. Next month, right here, Beaver Dam, we're going to have a little HLA. Hot ladies action. There will be no countouts. No disqualifications.
I'm liking the sound of this.
It's going to be a great
Ladies,
match.
this will be no holds barred.
Wow. That's going to be a big one.
A hot ladies action.
All right, so March 8th, we're going to see Stacy Shadows and Melanie Cruz.
Good decision. Stacy Shadows, I despise you. I want to puke when I see your face. And you know what? This company is not big enough for the both of us. So let's add one more thing. Next month, no holds bars, and loser leaves SWE.
Oh my gosh.
Well, the gauntlet has been thrown down. Cruz is
No holds
Loser leaves
barred.
town.
Loser leaves town. Are you good with that, Stacy?
That's fine with me.
All right, Cruz, you got it next month, right here in the bead. Two gals, no hold barred.
wow. Wow, unprecedented, folks. Loser leaves town. Melanie Cruz, Stacy Shadows, next month, March the 8th. This is going to be tremendous, Larry. Larry, tremendous.
Yes, it's going to be an unbelievable match. Vic, I can't believe you didn't make a joke about losers leaving town, leaving Beaver Dam.
No, the losers wouldn't leave this town. They would actually move in by the drove. I wouldn't make that joke, though, because I was too confused. When did HLA stop standing for Hot Latina Ass?
Well, I don't know. Mr. Riccolo, all about the ladies' action here in Supreme Wrestling Entertainment. We're going to have a hell of a match for next month. Make sure you get your tickets now, folks. Well, we got to go backstage quick. I'm hearing word that Nick Wagner's got some words already from our locker room about this. Nick, take it away.
Thanks, guys. There is so much commotion going on back here. The bathroom is the only safe place in the locker room I could be without getting killed. Excuse me, man. I got to use it. Yeah, for sure. But the locker room's divided. I mean, you don't want to miss March 8th. It's going to be Melanie Cruz taking on Stacy Shadows. Loser has to leave SWE. I can't think of anything more big than this matchup coming up next month. It's crazy back here. Back to you guys.